Hello Pisces, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings today. We are doing readings for June 2024. I am using the Lenormand Deck and I am using the Elder Futhark on Carnelian stones for courage. So let's start with a card from the Lenormand Deck. And we have the clouds. So Pisces, for you this month, things are going to be a little bit clouded. Things are going to be a little bit, you're not going to be really sure what you're looking at some of the time. You're going to be sort of in a situation where you're just not sure. Like there's going to be some uncertainties. Things are going to be hidden. Things are going to be a little bit just amorphous, and you could be looking at something one minute, it'll look like something, and then it'll look like something else the next minute. So it might be a little bit tricky for you. So let's get some runes down and get some clarity on these clouds. Ooh. So this month, you're not going to want to be going very many places. You're going to want to sort of stay, if you're going to do any running around, it really should be inward. And you may be doing a lot of inner running around, actually. Galloping around, letting your spirit carry you inwardly so that you can sort of find the truth of what all is going on. What your central issue is Avaz. Avaz is the horse. This has to do with movement and spirit. So it is reversed in the central issue spot. So I'm going to read it a couple ways. Outwardly, you're not going to be doing much running around outwardly. You are going to be sort of in place. You may feel a little bit mired, especially if things are so unclear that you just don't know which way to go. Like you're not sure about it. So you may feel a little bit mired in your outer life. In your inner life, this is where all the action is going to be taking place. You are just going to be galloping. You may be galloping worriedly, or you may be letting your spirit lead you inwardly so that you can find the truth of what's going on. Leading up to this, there has been some unhappiness. You've been seeking joy within, which is important, but there has been some outer unhappiness that you've been dealing with, and probably reflected, obviously, in the fact that things are very clouded for you right now. This can also mean sadness. This can also mean depression. This can also mean that kind of thing, where anything where you're feeling a lot more clouded than normal. So here we are this month, June. So you are sort of staying in place. You're not running around. You're not moving forward the way that you want to, but you are doing a lot of inner running around, and you are hopefully letting your spirit carry you inwardly and to show you where the truth is. What is going to help you? We have Dagas, which is the rune of the breaking of the day. There are things that are being shown to you. You are getting full illumination, and this is really important because this is going to help you, but it may be that you're not getting above these clouds to see this. Like this is here. The sun is always there. Like it could be a cloudy day. The sun will still be there, but it's behind the clouds. So it looks to me like something is being shown to you. You are being shown what is there, and maybe you're just not looking at it because you don't want to, or maybe you don't know where to look. So let's just get one more. I want to actually, you're the lucky one this month. I'm giving you extra. So, some of it's going to be, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so what you need to see is being shown to you. I think a lot of the clouds might be things that you have set up to keep yourself from seeing, like when we're with somebody, like maybe, you turn a blind eye to certain things. But when that accumulates to a point where you're not seeing the person, then that's a problem. Like it's one thing to say, they've got a couple warts, but I'm not going to worry about that. But it's another thing to say, oh yeah, but they're all these things that I don't agree with in, just fundamentally, but I'm going to love them anyway, and that's fine. You can love people, but don't, if somebody's doing so many things that your whole view of them is just basically hardly any of them, and you're ignoring so much of them that you're looking at basically a cloud with just a few things that you like shining through, that's a bit of a problem. So there's a situation where maybe there are things that you haven't been letting yourself look at, but are showing themselves to you. So I think letting yourself have that full illumination this month is going to help you the most. And what this is going to lead you to is getting to know yourself a lot. Okay, I'm going to read this a couple ways. This is Parathor reversed. It's the rune of the lot box. The lot box has to do with surprises and fate. When it's reversed, it does have to do with inner, but it also has to do with unpleasant things that are being revealed, which is why I'm saying, like, maybe you've been ignoring things that maybe shouldn't be ignored anymore, that it has to do with your situation. And that's why so much is feeling so cloudy, is that you're not seeing because you haven't been letting yourself see. So let yourself see it. Let yourself see the whole thing. Get yourself your full illumination. Look and receive that. And maybe you will see the things that you really didn't want to see, and that's important. That's going to be part of the full illumination picture. And whether you accept this or not as a part of the situation and move forward, or whether you're like, all right, we're going to basically, the truth of that is this, and maybe I don't want that. To just be honest. It's going to be about honesty. Either way, you won't be able to ignore it. Just basically just do it and just don't ignore things. You're not going to be able to once you see it. What isn't going to help is, we have urus and we have manas. So urus is a rune of strength and health. It's the wild ox. It has to do with digging in. So what isn't going to help is just digging in where you are, which is basically in a state of being under a lot of clouds, and just basically digging in and resisting any sort of change. And the reason behind that is that you're afraid of losing a sense of losing your sense of belonging. We have manas, which is the rune of humanity, and your part in it. So these are your fears. It's like, if I don't stick to this, then I'm going to lose what I consider this sense of belonging. But I mean, if there's things being revealed to you that need to be seen and that are something that doesn't go along with what you need in your life, then maybe that needs to be addressed, kind of thing. So either way, what isn't going to help is sort of digging in and trying to maintain stability, because you don't want to feel that you no longer belong where you think you should belong, when in fact you probably shouldn't, because things aren't clear. Bring yourself back up to seeing what there is, seeing what is being shown to you, because what is being shown to you is being shown to you very clear. You have full illumination if you just look. And this will show you something about yourself, but it will also show you where there are things being revealed that are not pleasant. Ultimately, what this is going to lead you to is a greater sense of focus, and you're really going to be honing focus. I sometimes read this as narrowing of options, but I'm really seeing, maybe there is going to be that element of it, but by the end of the month, you're really going to have a sharper focus than you had before. We have Kaunas, which is the rune of the torch or the fire. When it's upright, it's expanding of focus, but when it's reversed as it is, it's a honing of focus. So you will be able to focus very, very strongly by the end of the month on what you need to. It'll be the opposite of clouds, because the clouds are like misty, covering everything. You're not sure about what you're looking at, but this is a strong, sharp focus. So you will be able to see very, very clearly by the end of the month. So that, Pisces, is your reading for June 2024. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.